Here I am indeed. Let's crack on with today's show, shall we? Oh, they're tingling every fucking time, Jasper. And yeah, hello humans. How are we? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to my podcast. Welcome to my desperate need for attention. This is my show, and my name is Bodach. I was exiled here from Earth. Framed I was for crimes I did not commit. That's a story for another day. This is my thing. I ramble, I chit-chat, I fight technical glitches, and I've probably been neuralized by the Men in Black multiple times, considering there's not a rabbit hole not worth my time. I wear my tinfoil hat with pride, and I'm never shy of speaking my mind. Join me, help me, enable my bad choices. Maybe then I will finally finish a computer game. I start a lot of them, I never seem to finish them. I live here in a castle. It's not mine. I don't know who owns it. I've never met them, but I've been here for years and no one checks. My man cave is here. I have my own gym. And there's this weird mirror down in the basement that shows me memes. I host my own talk show where I invite guests on for a chinwag. I also host the quiz show Silly Sausages. And sometimes I try a bit of open mic comedy. I also have the honour of being a regular guest speaker at the Institute for Science, Memes, Entertainment and Gaming. You will find my previous SMEG talks on all my channels. I'm not alone here. My mate Jasper is behind the scenes. He hides theories from my world, but you really don't want to know that story. For your own safety, if anything. Jasper is my producer, my editor, my security, my driver, my cook, my secret Santa, my personal trainer, my drug dealer. And he also makes me a sandwich now and again. I stream on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Rumble, Trovo, and DLive. But you can also find me on X, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, BitChute and Odyssey. Head to the Bodach Show. That's Bodach.show. That's my website. I built it myself. There you'll find links to everything that I'm on. I would really appreciate it if you followed me on all of it. If you have an account for something, even if you don't use it, it would help me out a load if you followed me anyway. For example, Facebook. Facebook don't let you live stream to your own Facebook page until you've hit a certain amount of followers. I would very much like to stream on Facebook now that Mark Zuckerberg has decided to begin the de-pussification of Meta products. But yeah, if you do follow me on any of the accounts, I would greatly appreciate it. Feel free to jump in the chat. I will read as much as I can. And feel free to clip and share anything you see. Anyway, let's crack on. What's up, musical MMA? Nice to see you here. How's your day been? Mine's been very good. Today's agenda, we're visiting the basement. We're going to go and have a look at the mystery moon mirror. See what it has for us this week. Then we're going to head down the gym. We're going to go head down the gym after that and have a little giggle at some Bullshido. It's always fun to look at some Bullshido. But yeah, let's crack on. Crack on. Oh God, Jasper, you got to sort that tingling out. Jasper, it's tingling in the anus again. The teleporter, yeah. Get the anus. It's not so bad when it's the toes that tingle, but the anus, mate, come on. So, sorry guys, yeah, sorry. Welcome to the basement. Excuse the mess, I haven't had time to clean the place up. As you know, I found this mirror next to a note carrying two simple instructions. The first instruction said not to get too close to the mirror. It doesn't say why. And the second instruction was a phrase. And when you say this phrase, the mirror shows you things. It goes like this. Mystery mirror on the wall. Show me some memes to corrupt my soul. There you go. Look at that. The magic mystery meme. The meme mirror never fails. First meme for this week is we have never found a cave painting of a salad. True. I've been terrorizing some vegan groups this week on Facebook. You should follow me on Facebook and X. I'm an absolute menace. Because vegans obviously think... They're saying that the prehistoric humans had a mostly vegetarian diet. But it's just nonsense. We're omnivores, right? It's been scientifically proven beyond a doubt. There might have been a time in the prehistoric age where we were more veggie, but we've evolved. We've evolved as a species. I hate vegans. Yeah, you think these animals are fluffy and cute. Okay. That's your decision. They don't half fucking preach. Nobody uses Facebook cage. That might change. That might change. It was really funny actually. I'm picking on A. Thompson this week. I broke down one of his videos in the last stream, but it's really funny because when Elon thought, you know what, fuck this, everyone can speak. They all left X in a hissy fit. And then he proclaimed, I'm only going to be on Blue Sky and Threads. And now that Mark Zuckerberg has decided to stop being a pussy, but Mark Zuckerberg, mate, he trains. He trains in striking and jiu-jitsu, and he's competed. So you've got to put some respect on his name now. For that. Not for the censorship. But yeah, A. Thompson left this funny post on Threads saying, oh, well, fuck him as well. Fuck him. This bro oligarchy. That's what they call it, the bro oligarchy. So basically a bunch of billionaires you know what, fuck this. Let them do what they want. And now he's already got Blue Sky left. And I looked at it and he's got thousands of followers, but the engagement's so bad. Nobody's using Blue Sky. So I think it's funny. Big tech is fighting back. Hopefully Google follow the trend. I have heard rumours that Google have they've scrapped their DEI policies. So they've resorted to going back to a meritocracy. So Google products, including YouTube, might also be de-pussified. We can pray.
Are you just gonna stare at her? It was weird. Good weird. She tasted like... to a better state.
Oh man, I miss it when adverts made me want to actually buy the product. I actually want to shop. I actually want to buy their product now because marketing and advertising got a bit boring. I am officially old. A kid saw this and said, "Oh, you 3D printed the save icon." Oh god, that is brutal. Oh god, I felt that. I literally felt my back ache as I read that out. My back was like, "Yeah, you're old too, you motherfucker." I remember using these. They were so good. I remember the old days where you could get the game SimCity on 3 of them. And it was 5 discs to get Doom. We used to swap games at school on them things. Full games. Full 3D games across multiple discs. Those are the days.
This is a place of rest for the dead. Can you take your private party somewhere else, please?
Sorry, darling, I'll be gone in a minute.
Just call me darling. You just call me fucking darling. You know nothing about the Me Too movement, you misogynistic pig.
No, I don't.
You're mansplaining to me. I am not your darling. And I don't need you mansplaining everything to me, you disgusting white privileged man. We no longer live in your world and your time is up.
Fuck off!
I'm not gonna lie, that's really satisfying. That's really satisfying. get a proper Karen comes along. Mansplaining, white privileged man. Just, you can't slap them. You can't attack them because then you're everything they say you are. And that's how it works, isn't it? They're just, your hands are tied. That's fucking satisfying. Sorry, I'm saying it out loud. When you hear a bump in the night, but you're a Democrat. Yeah. Send the husband down while the wife and boyfriend stay in bed. That's your typical Democrat, right? God damn, one more week, innit? One more week until Trump's back. Cannot fucking wait for that. Hang on, Oh, so the next meme. So I got distracted. Ha! Jesus scares. Boo! Jesus! You scared the shit out of me. My chat's not showing up on my screen. Why is it not showing up? We've got the first glitch of the night. It's not the Bodach Show without a glitch. The YouTube chat feed says, come on. I've got one screen saying that there's messages, and I've got one that's showing nothing. Ah, there it goes. Sorry, cracking on. Rules for 2025. Visit who visits you. Call who calls you. Support who supports you. Ignore who ignores you. Is my audio okay as well? I think my audio's scuffed, isn't it? Shit, well, this is going well. This is going well. Just have some more editing live while one day I'm going to go live and there's going to be no problems. It's all going tits up. Hopefully that's better. Right, let's move on. I just got to go with it.
So 38.69 is what.
That last one. The big slab of fucking meat comes on his head. It is a bit frustrating because I know it's all fucked now. I'll be with you guys in a second. Sorry. Anyway. Just got to roll with it, right? So, welcome to the Bodach Show, where we're always fighting glitches, and it doesn't matter how many hundreds of hours I put into this, I just can't seem to beat the glitches. Cry 11, what's your emergency? They keep posting stuff I don't like. Hey, what's up, UTF? How are you, my friend? Nice to see you. Can you let me know if my audio's all scuffed, please? It's really bollocks. Whatever. I'm just going to have to go with it. Sorry. Oh, man. You, as a 40-year-old dad, trying to outwork your diet like you did in your 20s. Hang on. You could outrun your diet in your 20s. Well, no one fucking told me. Jasper, do you remember when you was in your 20s and you was a massive fat bastard? Yeah, apparently you could, like, outrun that. I know. I didn't know either. I think the problem is, I need to do... I love it how I'm trying to stream while also play with my audio. Because I'm an idiot. Right. Hopefully that sounds okay. Whatever. Right. Fuck's sake. Why didn't I check this stuff before going live? I'm such a fucking noob. Alright, we'll put 15 there. My headphones is giving me loads of noise. Right, sorry, I'm just going to crack on. Crack on. I'll figure it out later. It's only episode 9. We'll see where we get to when we're at 100. It's time for me to stand up for gender equality. Tomorrow. Yeah, it's only gender equality when... They only want gender equality when times are going well. Right? They only want gender equality when it's fine, when it's all happy, when everything's safe. As soon as shit gets hard, they make you a sandwich.
You're a fake ally, you're a fake liberal, you're a hypocrite, and I feel sorry for your trans friends. I feel sorry for your trans friends.
I don't have any trans friends. Anyways, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap. If the vinyl has less than 1 year warranty, and with obvious color difference when the light's on and off, which is not good. Well, LC sign would adopt vinyl from 3M, Every, and Respect. With 3 years warranty, you can tell by the excellent light transmission, and it will fit tightly without gaps. Come to LC sign. Contact us in bio. You can find our WhatsApp number and email there.
There's so much going on. First of all, Gen Z marketing is delightfully unhinged. It's delightfully unhinged. The audio feels okay. Oh, cheers, musical. I saw the trans clip. It was like 7 minutes long. I've seen the actual full video. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? The fucking hissy fits on them. Like, they get so angry. Like, why do we have to play along with their delusions? But yeah, this video, I don't get it. Because obviously you got the unhinged marketing set up. But the face and the accent, I mean, what? He sounds Oriental. He looks Oriental. But it also sounds like he was raised in deep south of the America. Like, listen to the accent.
You're a fake ally, you're a fake liberal, you're a hypocrite, and I feel sorry for your trans friends. I feel sorry for your trans friends.
I don't have any trans friends. Anyways, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap. If the vinyl...
You're a fake ally, you're a fake liberal, you're a hypocrite, and I feel sorry for your trans friends. I feel sorry for your trans friends.
I don't have any trans friends. Anyways, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap. If the vinyl has less than 1 year warranty, and with obvious color difference when the light's on and off, which is not good. Well, LC sign would adopt vinyl from
warranty.
3M.
What is this? What is that accent? Warranty.
Every, and Respect. With 3 years warranty, you can tell by the excellent light transmission, and it will fit tightly without gaps. Come to LC sign. Contact us in bio. You can find our WhatsApp number and email there.
What the fuck is that accent? So, my fucking hell, what's going on with the audio, man? Someone wished me luck before I went live. Someone wish me luck. This is what happens when you wish someone luck. When they gotta go out and perform. How am I supposed to be greatness when I'm being wished luck? I was playing with this last night. It was fucking gorgeous. The audio was gorgeous. And I come up tonight and it's like, yeah, fuck off. Whatever. Right, next. PC, just try it. The human eye can't see it. 240 FPS. Oh, who wished me luck? Who wished me luck? I wonder who, flipping spatulas. I wonder who wished me luck, eh? If you haven't experienced PC gaming on a high-end PC on a high refresh rate monitor, you don't know what you're missing. Hey, what's up, Aaron Tats? Honestly, like, you play like consoles. I know they've got like their performance mode now, and you get your 60 frames, which is nice. But like on my PC rig, I'm playing Cyberpunk at like 120 frames a second with ray tracing, all that fucking whacked up to the tits. Honestly, there's no experience like it. Break a leg, yo. Oh yeah, you say that now, didn't you? It's too late. The audio's already scuffed and I'm live and I can't fix it until tomorrow. Honestly, the amount of noise coming through in the mic. Jesus Christ. I can't believe it. I'm so annoyed. I have to like really like breathe and stay calm and just try my best not to lose my fucking shit. Western mass climber only has trans friends. Oi, what's up, Chillerhead? Yeah. I'll be back.
Direct from the hygienic chuckle dairies. What do you mean chuckle dairies? We got it from the cash and carry. Advertising carry. Got to exaggerate a bit. Paul is a great worker. He's always hard at it. Morning, noon or night. Never stops. What are you on about? Just exaggerating. We haven't got any customers. How? Soon we'll have. Stop the line. You what? This'll get them running, Barry. Fast you can, right off. Some customers there.
Hello, welcome to Silly Sausages, the quiz show that isn't ready yet. But until then, let me spam your face with some quiz fuel so you can spare your battery googling this shit under the table, you cheating swines! Did you know the PNG file format is pronounced ping? They are ping files, ping images. Yeah, I'm the same as you. When you say ping, I hear ping pong. Ping pong balls. And I'm also fucked in the head like you. When I hear ping pong balls, I think. You do though, don't you? Did you know it's basically impossible to get a hamster drunk due to how efficiently their livers process alcohol? Every day, 16% of the searches that occur are ones Google has never seen before. And did you know there are 5.6 billion Google searches every day? And did you know that 20% of those searches are for disgusting, filthy, porny smuttiness? So, when you crunch the numbers, that means humanity finds over 50 million new ways to misspell porn genres every day.
Boy, that's a lot of cum. feral populations of wallaby can be found in England, Scotland, France, Hawaii, and New Zealand. But they're not kangaroos, so who gives a shit? In 1921, spiritualists Thomas Lynn Bradford and Ruth Doran decided to test whether it was possible to communicate with the dead. Bradford killed himself by sealing his apartment and turning on his gas stove, planning to appear as a ghost of Doran after his death. He didn't.
Oh, God, that tingles. Right, where was I? Welcome. Yeah, we're at the mirror. Bloody. I'm glitching like a motherfucker tonight. Quality content we've got going on tonight. Anyway, right, Bodach, UFC, classic poo gag. Oh, I didn't see which ones came up, sorry. Classic British comedy, innit? Good job it's not my base fat sweaty. Oh, Black Betty. Rush, thanks. Hang on. Hey, chatting away. It's Cheesy Boy. Okay, not after last night, UTF. What happened last night? I missed it. Evening, Mr. Bodach. Evening, Black Betty. I ate 6 or 7 pastries last night, and all of a sudden I'm Pastry Boy. Well, that's how it works, mate. You ate the pastries, so you're Pastry Boy now. Black bastard in chat. Oh. What's this movie? I don't know. Cheesy Boy versus SpongeBob. Who wins? I think Cheese Boy wins. Have you ever tried to wipe cheese off of a thing with a sponge? The cheese just clogs it all up, and then you end up just smearing cheese over the other dishes. Like if there was like a rock paper scissors stone type thing involving cheese and sponge, cheese would trump sponge easy. Rush thinks your bass is shit musical. What about that? Whoa! Shots fired. Good job it's not my bass fat sweaty. Classic British comedy. Yeah, classic poo gag. Oh, the toilet roll gag. Bodach UFC quiz this Thursday. Yes! And I'm going to have to play with my audio. I don't even know what I sound like right now. Okay, sounds alright now, the audio. When I was listening to it before, there was this really horrible hissy noise, but I literally just pulled the plug out and replugged it in. Honestly, I need to get myself a proper microphone. I want to get the Shure SMB, SB, 7B, whatever it is, but they're like 300 quid. And you got to get the podcasty thing, the Rodecaster, which is another 300 quid. So I'm making do on this little crappy microphone, which is starting to let me down. Too soon, Bodach, poor form. What have I done? What did I do? Oh no, pickles. Oh shit. There was a hamster joke in there, wasn't there? Oh no. I'm sorry. The videos are on random. Death and hamster in the topic. Oh no, what have I done? Oh god. Anyway, I'm gonna rename this stream to The Shit Show. Welcome to The Shit Show. I'm your host, Bodach. And let me just get back to where I was. Because
this place is rest for the day.
I need to get... where were we? This man is an evil genius. I wish it was deliberate, but honestly, I am a bit of a troll, but I wouldn't be that harsh. Right, I think we're back to where we were. Nope, seen that one. Seen that one. That habanero sauce is too spicy. What do I do, Bodach? Oh, mate, you just got to ride the spice out. Funeral stream Thursday. Oh, no. Have you bloody hamster died? I didn't know that. Is thumbnail queen going to draw a nice picture of him?
You're a fake ally. You're a fake liberal. You're a...
How far did I get into the memes? Yeah, you got to get a gaming PC, mate. There's nothing else like it. Last Christmas, I got my grandma's present mixed up with my girlfriend's. Dinner was awkward. It ain't gonna lick itself. Chill out, Grandma. Why would you hold it up? JVD and Clown Show have fallen out and are both doing live streams chatting shit about each other. But JVD's retirement didn't last very long. Who's JVD? Never short of drama in the MMA community. The MMA community it can get quite toxic. I don't really engage much with it. Mark Zuckerberg, after years of stealing your data and censoring truth on Facebook. I'm sorry. Not good enough. Did you see Mark Zuckerberg on Joe Rogan when he was basically just throwing the Biden administration under the bus? When they told Mark Zuckerberg no, like to censor content, he said that various government agencies just started coming after Facebook for random reasons. But wow, that's what they do, isn't it? If you don't do what the government say, suddenly the Fed or suddenly the IRS auditing you, and then suddenly trading standards auditing. All these different agencies are just looking for reasons to come and meddle. It's scary what happens when you actually listen to that podcast. It's scary, man. They were putting political pressure on a private business to censor content. Last Christmas, I gave Ricky my heart, but the very next day, she got with Callous Welsh. Okay? So, sucks UTF. Callum Welsh. Musical, let's do a fake beef. Your fucking grey hair is stupid. I think musical's grey hair is what makes musical. Call me pastry boy again, Dosser. You ate the pastries. That's what happens. Just be grateful you weren't caught eating sausages, alright? Emily Ratakowski says, you're a misogynist if you don't like Taylor Swift. Why would I like Taylor Swift? She's never made me a sandwich. Fuck Taylor Swift. What's she done for me? First name is Bill. Wears a sweater. Plays a doctor on TV. Wants to put something in you without your permission. Not gonna go near that one. That's how I got my last strike. My second strike on my YouTube channel. Can't talk about the jab.
Is there anybody you'd like to apologize to right now yourself?
No. The difference between a wet raccoon and Donald J. Trump's hair. A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion fucking in the bank.
Whoever the hell brought this mic system, don't be the son of a bitch to put it in, I'll tell you.
That there are, for immigrants on the whole,
Come on, try getting it out. Try getting it out.
I'll get it out.
I mean, I don't know if you're going to put this on television, but you don't even know what you're talking about. Try getting it out. Go ahead.
Awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Yeah, because you'd be in jail.
Oh, Don, you're a little controversial. You're talking about illegal immigration. I said it's illegal.
Tough business to run for president.
I know. You're a tough guy, Jeb.
And we need to have a leader that is
real
principled.
tough.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to the presidency.
Let's see. I'm at 42 and you're at 3, so far I'm doing better.
Doesn't matter.
So far I'm doing better. You know, you started off over here, Jeb. You're moving over further and further. Pretty soon you're going to be off the end. Yeah, go ahead. Sure. She's shocked that I picked her. No. She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do.
Trump is such a daddy, and he's such a bastard, but he's a good one. It's nice when the bastard's on your side. It's interesting. I'm almost done with what I have to read for today. What's that in relation to Aaron Tats? What are you reading? Are you studying, or do you mean stream chat? It's interesting how JVD constantly blames the Jays for everything, yet acts the most Jay out of every single person. Pastry bastard Chedsya. Is that the thing? Is Cheddarhead? You can't fight it. The harder you fight it, the more it will stick. You know, nicknames are bestowed. They're given to you, whether you want them or not. Currently reading about Marx's misinterpretations of the Hegelian ideology. The Hegelian dialectical, isn't it? Do you know what? I haven't actually read Marx. I should read Marx. We should read the books of your opposition. I bought a copy of Mein Kampf, but I lost it. I was going to read that as well. And I've bought a Quran. You should read what these idiots think. What is boring? Which is boring? Yeah, Marx does sound boring. It just sounds so short-sighted. No fake beefs, Ched. I can get vicious. Vicious, capital V's. I think fasting and B12 reverse graying anatomy. I don't think you can reverse grey hairs, can you? It's just an age thing. I'm getting grey hairs in my beard now. You know you don't have it in your cheddar. Guys, wave the white flag. That was the shortest beef in history. AFK for a bit. I need to see if Pickle might come back alive. Pickle! Jeez. Not Pickle. I waved the white flag with musical when he called me an egghead. It's nice the beef didn't carry on for too long. It gets nasty if it goes on too long. Tats, I genuinely don't remember going after your knees last night, bud. Sorry about that. Play the one where Kamala says, do not come. I haven't actually got it. Yes, back in 30. Oh man, and support your local Bodach. Yes. Every little helps. I'm studying right now, but almost done. What are you studying, Aaron? Tats? What is the subject? Aaron, let me know if you need any PEDs. I don't know what a PED is. Oh, Adderall. More of a modafinil man myself. Adderall changes you, modafinil doesn't. Jed, you have no idea how much Adderall I used to do. I've heard bad things about Adderall. We'll only date forklift certified guys taller than 6'4". That's basically online dating, isn't it? Anything under 6'4" and you're basically a hobbit.
If all women disappeared, this would be the end of the human species. However, of all the surviving men, if all men disappeared,
I'd have a party.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think a lot of women would actually have parties.
And then
they would within a year.
Yeah, perfect.
Can't wait. No. I would say 50% of women are within 3 weeks.
You think?
Yes, I think.
No way.
Yes.
We'd like the machinery and like make the ozone layer like open all the way up.
Yeah,
and then we all die of like radiation poisoning.
No, it's just men are so involved in critical infrastructure that women are not involved in these fields. There wouldn't be knowledge base to be able to replace them. And also, not only that, even if there was enough women to get into these fields, the cascading chaos that would ensue, everything would be completely
You're probably right, but imagine
the telecoms.
She thinks.
I wasn't gonna say that I think that we would be that everything would be peachy keen if all men just disappeared, but I'm saying that wouldn't it be nice if our society didn't rely so heavily on one part of the species?
I literally could not agree with you more. Where the fuck are all the women? Oil workers.
Yeah.
Where are they?
I don't like the whatever guy because he streams for like 9 hours at a time, and the guests are all fucking idiots. But every now and again, you get a good clip. Like women, they really don't understand just how much men make the world go round. Like when women go for equality and stuff, they're only thinking of like the boardroom and sort of academically driven jobs. They're not working the oil mines. They're not in the coal mines. They're not laying roads. They're not building the buildings. They're not keeping critical infrastructure operating. They're not doing any of that. And we've seen what happens when you do an education drive to try and get more firefighters as women. Well, that results in half of Los Angeles burning to the fucking ground, doesn't it? Jed, you have no idea how much adult I've done that back. Sorry. Does your character have a backstory? He does, Black Betty, and we will cover that one day. You're studying politics under authoritarianism. Is the next syllable on your course the United Kingdom? Because we have politics, which is authoritarian. What's up, brother? Hello, Smelly Fingers. Adderall is a Nazi drug in origin, is it? Is it the one that the Nazis all took that kept them like wide awake and energetic during the Blitz? Not the Blitz, the Blitzkrieg. Because when the Germans invaded the France at first, they were like fucking super soldiers, weren't they? Because they're all drugged up. Loving a jacket, dog. Cheers, Frankie. Women make me smile. They make me smile too, Frankie. I mean, women do amazing things. They do amazing things. It's just this with Western women have become complete fucking idiots. It's like why can't they just enjoy their privilege? It's like, yeah, young women now earn more than men, and that's going to become normal, and it's already becoming normal, right? It's basically anybody under 40. It's going to be perfectly normal for the woman to earn more money than the man. But like I said, they're not doing the jobs that keep society functioning. They're not looking after the critical infrastructure. That's men. You take all the women out, right? You take all the women out, men will be fine. And we'll live out the rest of our lives and then die as old men. If you raise all the men, the women will literally be bloody dead in weeks. They're not farming the land. They're just not, are they? It's like they can't just think, we can't just come to an agreement. It's like, look, you're earning the money, you're getting all the degrees, you get better degrees than men, you're now getting better, higher paid jobs than men. Enjoy your success, enjoy your privilege, but why not put a little bit of respect on our name? Because men are still, even though you're earning more money, men are still the ones making everything possible. Oh, the Russians are coming. You're not going to be fighting that, are you? Of course you're not. The men are. The men are going to fight the wars. Oh, look, there's a hurricane. Well, you're not going to be pulling out the rubble, are you? The men are. I think it's time society adopts mutual respect. They're not in the trenches, but they're not. Women get a few high-paid jobs and they think like they don't need men. So you might be earning more money, but you still need men. You still need men more than the men need you. And I thought it was funny. They said, oh, if we could just artificially make sperm, we wouldn't even need men to procreate. As it turns out, it's really fucking hard to artificially make sperm. But you know what's really easy for science and what they've done already? They know how to make artificial wombs. And we also know how to create an egg from genetic, I don't know what the term is. There's this scientist, they've managed to basically create another human just from cells and grown it in a womb. It doesn't even involve anything. So they even think like they don't need men to procreate. Actually, it's the men that don't need the women to procreate. Not really. Not when you get science involved. So honestly, women just need to just like chill out, enjoy success, and start giving men a little bit more respect. Especially Western women. Especially Western women. Anyway, I'm moving on. They are the vessels that bring us into this realm. Yes, they are, Smelly Fingers. Women are special, but they create life. They create life. And they're still upset all the time. They're privileged. They're always going on about equal rights. It's like, you've got them. You've got the equal rights, you fucking idiots. You've actually got more rights. Men don't have a right to emancipate themselves from financial responsibility of a baby. If you get a girl pregnant, she's got the choice. She gets to choose if she keeps it or gets rid of it. If she decides to get rid of it and you say, no, keep it, she can get rid of it still. You get no say. And if she decides to keep it and you say, no, I don't want it, it doesn't matter. The government is still going to come after your money to look after the baby. They don't just have equal rights. They have more rights than men. They're privileged. They're privileged. Well, how other way do you describe it? What happens when you're on a boat and it's sinking? Who gets on the lifeboat first? Women and children. To then go back home where you earn more money, doing the easier jobs. Well, not easier jobs physically, maybe not mentally, but... And where you got more rights than men. We really, really love our women. And this is what we give them. And it's all enforced. Guess what happens if their rights are infringed? Guess who comes and fixes the problem? Men! It's enforced by men. We give them this privileged status in society and a privileged position, and then the men reinforce it. They don't know how lucky they are sometimes, Western women. Honestly, if you're single and you're on the dating market, may I suggest Asians? Find someone from a country where marriages stay together, where the dads stick around, where they've actually got some traditional values. That's what you want. These Western women, man, they're long gone. They're lost. I would never date a Western woman. Spitting facts, brother. Cheers, Frankie. I blame men. We need to put our foots. We need to put our foots down. True, Bodach. Yes. Smelly Fingers agrees. Let's spend some of your money too. Yep, Frankie. My channel is 90% Asian fever elevation. Okay. That's blasphemy, dark arts. Hmm? Test tube babies. Exactly. Too privileged, I agree. They should have monthly orgies like back in the day. Monthly orgies like back in the day. As if they ever did that. I'm not saying it's a problem. It's not like we have to go and like say, right, women, that's enough. Fuck off. Get out of there. You're not what? What, you got a good job? No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we're there now. There's no I don't think men actually care. Men are still just doing what men do, right? We're still getting the jobs we want to get. We're still fine. We're all right with it. So why can't as a society we just say, okay, that'll do. Let's chill out. Don't get me started on divorce law. Divorce law, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jasper, right? Jasper's got like 1 million kids. And even though he could provide a safe home, he had to fight someone who was unable to look after the kids, even though he could. And it took him ages to get them to be allowed to live with him. Like, legally. Like, just to actually tell the authorities, oh, Jasper's like, my kids live with me. And they're like, no, you're not allowed. You don't get all the perks. You know, you get help, don't you? He had to fight for it. Jasper's kids were living with him, and the government were like, yeah, and gave all the money to the fucking mum still. They lived with him, yet the mum was still able to claim all the benefits like they live with her, and they let her do it. And when they found out that they actually they really are living it, she didn't get in any trouble. Honestly, Jasper's ex, mate. Divorce law, custody law. The concept of kids living with a dad seems so alien to the government. Like they can't process it. It's like, what? No, you're the dad. You're supposed to go away and be absent and be a piece of shit. They don't actually have a contingency plan for when it's the other way around. When the dad's the good one and the mum's the piece of shit. When you talk to the people at these offices, and it's all women, because only women do them kind of those jobs, and they look at you like you're fucking scum, like, what? They live with you? Honestly, it's fucking weird. Men are shat on so much. Everyone get their rocks off. Everyone would be better for it. Fair enough. Anyway, I'm moving on. Oh, someone's in my Rumble chat. Southern Skies. Hello. Just didn't see you there. Rumble's APIs are really shit, so you can't pull the chat in to show on the screen. Zuck also just shit on quantum computing to cripple his competition, just like Jensen Hong in NVIDIA. Okay. Who is JVD? I don't know who JVD is. He's a person in my chat. Southern Skies. If you don't follow me on Rumble, please do, because I will get banned from YouTube eventually. People treat sex life like they're Puritans, like it's some weird thing to be ashamed of. Do they? I mean, I'm in Britain, mate. People are quite sexually liberated here. No, I don't think anyone cares. I think it's very difficult to meet like a British person who hasn't slept around a little bit. Tesco's presenting cream eggs to me in January. I refuse to do it. I cannot believe all the Easter stuff's out already. It's not even like the middle of January yet, or it is the middle of January, and all the Easter stuff's out in the supermarkets. I find that mental.
Gotta catch another fight. Apple bottom make him wanna bite.
This is so true of TikTok, isn't it? The talentless bimbo wiggles her arms a little bit and gets millions of views, while a professional dancer that probably needs to practice every day gets like a couple hundred views. You see it on TikTok all the time. You get these fucking bimbos who like get to the top of the algorithms, millions of views. And the thing I like following on TikTok is drummers, because I fancy learning the drums one day. And I love watching the drummers. And they've never got good engagement. People on TikTok, they don't want to watch talent. It's just soft porn. TikTok and Instagram, it's just a soft porn site. It's basically Pornhub without the nudity. You have to really fight the algorithm. Like my algorithm on TikTok, it still tries to show me these stupid fucking talentless bimbos doing their shitty dancing. I don't know why it keeps doing it. Because I always engage with like the conspiracy stuff and the sports stuff and like the drumming stuff. So fucking weird. Instagram as well. If go on your Instagram, right? And then try and like train it. Like every time you see some fucking bimbo who's half dressed, hold the thing down and say you're not interested and go through it, right? And then leave it and never engage with any of that shit again. And then just watch as the algorithm slowly comes back. Are you sure you don't want to look at the little bimbos? Are you sure? You're a man, you like the bimbos, you like a pretty girl, don't you? You're like, no, show me the drummers. Show me the funny thing. Show me conspiracy. Don't show me these stupid, talentless whores. And the thing is, though, Pornhub's a thing. If you want to go and look at fucking smut, just go and look at a fucking porn site, you know what I mean? I just don't get it. What is the appeal? We should all live in a monastery and pray five times a day to the sun. Why should we do that, smelly fingers? Why is it cool? Don't look at tits or a woman's ankles, God forbid. Ha. It might get you aroused. I just don't understand. Like, I feel like it's intrinsically ingrained into the algorithms to push sexualized content. I think it's in the algorithms to do it. You to try and get that out of your feeds as a man on social media. It's like a relentless battle, especially when you're middle aged. I mean, so you don't even know if you don't even know if they're fucking children or not. You're like, stop fucking showing me this. It's monetized degeneracy. Yes, Mountain MMA. Pray the gay away. Find God, look at tits, make children. That's one way to look at it. Smelly fingers. It is. Mountain Man is right. It's monetized degeneracy. I just don't understand. Like, porn's there. Porn is a thing. It's free. Why do you want to go and look at some bimbo on fucking TikTok? If you're in that kind of mood and you're a little lonely and you want to tug one off, go on a porn site. Are people actually on TikTok jerking off to these fucking things? Like, what else is there? Like, because it's not the talent. You're not watching that thinking, oh my God, look at the dancing skills. They don't dance. They just wiggle. Look, I'm going to replay that because it's so fucking good.
1, 2, 3, hey!
Look at him moving. That's hard. I can't do that. I'd break my back doing that. Now watch this. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? You know she's the one that gets all the fucking views, and she's not just a fucking talentless bimbo. Men dancing is gay, to be fair. Nice, mate, Mountain Man. If you my biggest weakness is that I don't dance. Trust me, man. Girls love it when you can dance. Porn isn't free. You pay with your soul. That is true. It is pornography and that kind of. It does zap your soul. If you do it too much, your soul cracks. It's not healthy. Watching porn is not healthy. It's so bad for you. You also got to remember, right, that your brain is a trained thing. It's like your muscles. You've got to train your brain. If you teach your brain to associate the endorphins and the dopamine and everything with that release, you're wiring your brain to respond to porn. You don't want that. You want to connect with an actual willing partner. Yeah, man. I remember being single. You do it, you tug off, and then you just left there, sat there, gross and disgusting, with your fucking sticky hand, with your cock in your sticky hand, and you just sit there thinking, what am I doing? I am fucking pathetic. It seemed like a good idea at the time, and then when it's all over, you're just left there feeling completely ashamed of yourself. It's not a proud moment, is it? It's just, yeah, pornography, man. I think it's evil. I think it's evil. I started to avoid pornography a few years ago. I just thought, this is not good for you. Nobody makes you look, and no hard feelings. I'm just being devil's advocate here. That's what I'm saying. Smelly fingers. The algorithm doesn't. It like, even if you fight it and say fuck off, stop showing me that, and you tell it you're not interested, they do go away. The silly bimbos, they go away, but just give it time. And the algorithm's like, what about now? And you still have to say fuck off. Stop showing me this fucking nonsense. Anyway, moving on. Refugees welcome here. I mean, what are you looking at? Does he not look in the mirror? What are you doing, mate? What's the very first thought about this couple? I think they're both grotesquely overweight, unhealthy, they probably smell. And they're going to be woke as fuck. Criticizing a religion that encourages men to marry children isn't racist. It's a moral obligation. Couldn't fucking agree more. It's happening though, isn't it? In the United Kingdom, at least, it's happening. It's finally happening. It's even hitting mainstream media. We're now talking about cultural incompatibility. We're finally talking about it. I don't know why. I don't know what's changed. I think maybe Israel got a little bit too close to falling out of favour So they've been working quite hard. The Anti-Defamation League, like the Israel lobby in Europe, Britain, and America, it's like the biggest one, isn't it? It's like the Israel lobby is bigger than the oil lobby, the big pharma lobby. It's like the biggest lobby. So I think they've been working really hard behind the scenes. Like, what the fuck is this? Why is everyone siding with Palestine? They've done the lobbying, and now they've eased up on the Islamophobia censorship. You got GB News. You've even got Sky News now. Sky News, of all places. Proper lefties. Proper woke lefties, Sky News. Even they're having segments on Pakistani Muslims and grooming gangs now. It might finally be fucking happening. Maybe it's not such a good idea to import this culture. God damn it. It might be happening. Imagine not being racist in 25. Racism's nonsense, mate. Racism is fucking stupid. It's like judging someone on the melanin is like judging someone on the colour of their eyes. Xenophobia is logical. It's perfectly logical. Right? When you let Christians run amok, you get the Dark Ages. When you let Islam run amok, you get jihadism. You know what I mean? Each religion has this fucking crazy mental side. And to not be at least a little bit xenophobic is to be retarded. It's the logical thing to be. It's the logical, rational thing to be, is a little bit xenophobic at least. Racism, I don't get it. I don't get that. Never understood it. Wait, I'm going to rewind this because I really like this video.
Ooh, listen, baby, ain't no mountain, ain't no valley low.
Alright, we can do it, okay?
No matter what I do, all I think of. Oh, baby, ooh, did it again. I play with you.
Alright, whenever you're ready, take your time, okay? Me and you, don't be nervous.
This is my favourite.
All the time I turn around, brothers gather round, always looking at me up and down, looking at my... I just want to say it now, I ain't trying to...
Behavioural patterns are genetic. What about culture and nurture? Because you see, when you take... If you go to Africa, for example, there are, believe it or not, white people there. It's not just in South Africa. And the white people struggle just as much. But and then you bring certain people and you educate them. It's culture and education, mate. That's what we're all missing. Apologies if I started any beef. I'm sincerely just sharing my opinion. Don't worry about that, smelly fingers. There's no beef here. Now, behavioural patterns are cultural and religious. There's obviously like genetic components to it, of course. Like, it's because obviously if you're evolving in a different part of the world and that part of the world has different challenges, and of course there's going to be certain things genetically that made you stronger in that environment, and that's carried through. That's just natural. But above all else, it's education and culture. And religion. People who are educated and not religious, well, not devoutly religious, they tend to be more productive, more peaceful members of society than those who are dogmatically religious and uneducated. Yeah, an L take. Well, that's the take, mate. It's culture and religion, man. You got to think about it. Why can't Abos integrate with the Anglo-Celts in Australia? I don't know enough about the subject. But Jasper works in a profession that's really like what multicultural. You know, in the world of coding, and they come from all different backgrounds, all different languages. And what I witness from my own experience is that when you educate people, it's better. The other thing is, like the abos and that, well, I can't remember what the fucking term is they use in Australia. One nation or something it's called, isn't it? I can't remember what it's called. You see, like, the reason, it's exactly what I'm saying, like the abos and the aborigines and the Anglo-Celts in Australia, the reason why they don't integrate is because the aborigines come from their own ancient culture and it doesn't quite align with Western culture, so of course they're going to have difficulties integrating, just like the Native Americans. Their Native American culture couldn't be any different from the West, so they have issues as well. It's the cultural differences. That's what separates us. The reason why Islam is such an issue in the United Kingdom and the West is because it's a culture that isn't compatible with Western values. There are people with a Islamic background, like they've got Islamic heritage, but they're not practicing Muslims. They don't buy into the faith. They're more atheistic, and they focus on education, and they become lawyers and doctors and all that kind of stuff. It's all culture. Like, you can't have a country with two completely different cultures and expect them to integrate. You know, you probably just pointed out with the Aborigines, you probably just pointed out exactly what I'm saying. What is IQ, mate? If a genius has never gone through the education system to learn how to read and write, how would they even take an IQ test? You can't make it, it's not some, you can't just boil it down into some simplistic thing and just say, oh, IQ. That, it's not, it's such a complex tapestry of cultural differences. Who creates the education system? It's the corporations, because it's not really education, is it? It's indoctrination to get a job. You don't see any Ivy League in the Congo. Have you seen the fucking idiots that come out of Ivy League colleges? You're not making a good point, Mountain Man. Western universities pump out blue-haired squirrels with penises who think they're girls, and then they screech and cry when they don't get their own way. And you're going to compare that to people in the Congo. Like I said, it's not, you can't make it so simple. It's false equivalencies. It's like comparing apples to oranges. When your nation literally just takes a different path in history, what can you do? This is modern. What about pre-Zod, when only men went to college? Think of Harvard in the 1900s. But do you not understand that when you've got a certain amount of tribes and then one figures something out that's really clever, that puts them ahead, they use that advantage to stay ahead and to repress others from getting ahead? Why do you talk about cathedrals in Africa? Right, I'm moving on. Bear breaks into Colorado house, plays the piano but not very well. He's trying his fucking best, you bitch. I applaud the effort. I applaud the effort, man. The bear's trying his best. Mountain Man, I don't know what you're trying to say, mate. Just because certain parts of the world developed quicker doesn't make other parts of the world... Well, you don't just shit on them, mate. I'm telling you, it's a cultural difference. Like the West and the North and the Europeans had Christianity. And what does Christianity teach? It teaches you to work the land. It teaches you to be fruitful. Other religions teach different messages. It's a culture difference. Imagine if your religion is telling you to meditate and be humble and to let go of all attachments and stuff. You're not going to be building cathedrals with that mentality, are you? Your culture is going to be telling you to chill the fuck out. It's a nonsense mountain, man. The Chinese, literally 50 years ago, was a backwater country. It's a backwater country. It's like literally just farms and nothing. Now they've got some of the most advanced cities in the world. America used to be the leading superpower. Now it's fucking crumbling and falling apart. Have you seen the bridges in New York? They're falling apart. You can't even manage your forest fires. LA. It's full of some of the smartest people on the planet. They can't even manage their forests properly. All gold is fool's gold. When you die, you ain't taking your blindfold. China has one of the richest histories in the world, yes, but only 50 years ago, it was one of the poorest places in the world. It was going through a communist revolution, and there was a famine that killed millions of people. Right? So what happens if Africa and some African countries also go through an industrial revolution, and the revenue that comes with that, and then their education system improves and their middle class grows? Right? What happens then? Do you still sit there going, yeah, but you didn't invent the stairs as quick as a European? And they didn't have Christianity either, did they? People don't understand what a gift Christianity was. Imagine that. A religious doctrine to work the land, to be fruitful, to build, to have families, when other religions were telling you not to do as much of that. I'm telling you, the difference has got fuck all to do with race. It's completely cultural. And the other thing is that you have to understand is when you live closer to the sun, like when you live closer to the equator, it's easier. That's another thing you don't understand. It's easier. It's easier to get food and shit, isn't it? Then the Europeans, their environment was a lot harsher. We've got quite brutal winters. It's quite difficult. And through struggle comes solutions, comes ingenuity, comes innovation. It forces that in you. In the tropics, when bananas are literally falling off the trees and stuff, and you can just eat all the time, it's not actually what's going to motivate you to innovate if you can just get this abundance already. Like, think about the Vikings. The Vikings came from countries where it was really hard to farm. And look at how they spread around the world. Okay, it's the environment. You've got to consider the environment. The thing is about people who engage in these silly conversations is they try to boil it down into stupid false equivalencies, or they dumb it down into really simplistic arguments or false comparisons. And they're like, see, it's nonsense. There's so much going on. When humans struggle, they tend to advance. When humans don't struggle, they tend to regress or stagnate. When you live around the tropics, there's more potential to stagnate. When you live north and in more harsher climate, you're more likely to innovate and progress. And that's what you see. Fake news, civilization is a indentured slave system. Of course it is. Oh, the cold winter theory. Of course, yeah. All right, if that's what it is. Sorry. But it's a culture thing as well, man. It's a culture, it's an environment. There's so much going on. The thing that really bugs me is just these people that make everything, they boil everything down into a really simple argument. It's never simple, ever. You are a human being, you don't need anybody's permission to do anything anywhere. I don't know, mate. If you were in North Korea, I think you'd need permission because there's men with guns that'll shoot you. All right, Mountain Man. I think we might be on the same page now. Yeah, the cold winter theory. Okay, let me have a look at that. Let me have a look. Yeah, the cold winter theory proposes that race differences exist because of different evolutionary pressures faced by the ancestral humans who left Africa compared to those who remained. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Ancient humans leaving Africa faced cold winters, significantly harsher environments that placed natural selection premium on higher IQ. Okay, see, that makes sense. It makes sense, of course it does. If you're coming up to the environment, especially further north, it makes sense that the smart people would come up with the solutions to survive. And obviously they would then breed and become smarter. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Let me be free. You are free, Smelly Fingers. Fuck society and the horse it rode it on. The frontal lobe, the skull shape. Hey, moving on. But I'm on your side. Mate, these fucking woke people, do they not understand that if this is literally what would happen if they went to Hamas? If they went into Gaza. I'm on your side, waving your fucking pride flag. Nah, the cold winter theory, I believe in that. I do believe in it. Basically, anywhere where it was hard to source food and where the environment was challenging, that's obviously going to breed smarter people. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? It makes perfect sense. It's literally Darwinism, fake news bullshit. Are you a Christian fundamentalist? You're a Christian fundamentalist, Smelly Fingers.
How old were you when you realized that shopping carts are the ultimate test of the goodness of mankind? We can all agree that putting your cart away when you're done shopping is the socially and morally correct thing for anyone to do. It's easy, it's convenient, and it's a task that pretty much every human on earth is physically capable of. It is the objectively right thing that anyone should do under any circumstance, save the extremely rare urgent emergency. At the same time, it's not a law or even an enforced rule that people must follow. In this sense, the shopping cart is the pinnacle litmus test as to whether someone will do the right thing without being forced to do it. We don't get punished, fined, or hurt for not putting it away, but we also don't get rewarded for doing so. We simply must return the shopping cart out of the goodness of our hearts because it is the morally right thing to do. Anyone who doesn't is technically no better than a savage animal who can only be made to do what is right no matter how easy and convenient it is by threatening them with punishment. Therefore, the shopping cart is the ultimate determination of universal morality, whether a person is a good or bad member of society, so be a good person.
I like that TikTok because it's so good, and I always put the shopping trolley back. If I see shopping trolleys not put back, it really fucking pisses me off. Really pisses me off. I'm not saying one is better than the other, I'm saying that we are tailored to our environment and that we are just inherently different. I agree with you on that. I don't even think having a low IQ is even a problem. I mean, there's a place for everyone, right? We can't all be doctors, nurses, and coders and engineers and stuff. Some people need to work the farms. Some people need to stack the shelves. And some people need to, do the menial work. Collect the bins, plough the field. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think like IQ differences between different heritage and shit. I don't think that's the problem we face today. I mean, there's stupid people everywhere, isn't there? I think the biggest challenge we face is conflicting cultures. And we know from the Aborigines and the Native Americans and the Afrikaans, the white Afrikaans, like, these cultures have tried to coexist for like centuries now, and they still don't integrate. It's been centuries and they're still not integrating. So this idea that you can bring in millions of millions of Muslims into the UK or America or France or Britain, and in a generation or two they'll all be in. It's a nonsense. We already know from experience that when you've got two conflicting cultures in a society, you end up with balkanism. You end up with segregation, because people just naturally go that way. Like, culture is the thing that really, really separates us. And most cultures driven by religion, right? So it's driven by religion, and it's like, remember this conversation, please, Bodach? You're gonna send me some shit about man's early evolution. Okay. Is that you're actually on my Discord now, is it? You're a truth seeker. I'm the pathfinder. Okay. That's quite a claim. You have a link for me. I will check it out after the stream. In some biomes, being sun resistant and fast beats philosophers and artists. In some biomes, being sun resistant and fast beats philosophers and artists. True. I'll check that out. I don't know what it is yet. Tapeworms are nature's Ozempic. That's right, if you want a cheaper alternative to Ozempic, get yourself a tapeworm. Did you see that thing about the guy who had tapeworm eggs in his brain? I did watch the Egyptian genealogy, Bodach. It's very interesting. Mate, that guy had tapeworm eggs in his fucking brain. It's mad, isn't it? I need to find that story. Oh, I think I'm done. Sweet. Should we go and look at some Bullshido? Hello and welcome to my gym. This is my little gym. I found it here. This was all just here when I found the castle. Robert Kennedy Jr. Okay. I'll wait to show some Bullshido, because it makes me laugh. That's all you got to do. If a woman gets attacked, just it's that easy, innit? It's that easy. All this talk about rape gangs, look how easy it is. Look how easy it is to thwart an enemy. She just had to touch his throat and he fell to the floor. If women just knew this is what I'm bringing to the Bodach Show. I'm bringing vital information. This is how to defend yourself. So if there's any women watching, remember, if you're getting attacked, just touch the throat and they just fall right over. Pause. Exactly. As a jiu-jitsu blue belt. I'm not even... What the fuck was that shit at the end? The fuck is that shit in the end? Anyway, remember women, if you're under a threat from a rapist, it's that easy. It's that easy. Just grab him by the wrist, do a little twirl, and the bad guy will be caught off balance and fall on his ass. Let's have some more Bullshido.
Voy a atacar, sí, hasta aquí. Ahí va, yo bloqueo. Bloqueo, paso por abajo y en... ¡Ay, para! No, no, ay, no. Ya, cruz, ahí. Ay, no. Yo te digo cuando atacar...
Check this out, ladies. If you're under attack, just get yourself a spatula.
Yo defiendo.
Slap him. Look how easy it is. Stab him to death with a spatula. That's it, spank him. Spank him with a spatula. Slap him again. See how easy it is to thwart an attack? It's that easy. Who is my favourite current fighter? Oh, has to be Tommy Aspinall. I think he's the man to beat John Jones. And I like Khamzat Chimaev. I like Khamzat now that he's actually training. He's actually disciplined. And he's got that fucking bellend Darren Till out of his fucking life. Khamzat, oh my god, fucking Darren Till, what a bellend. Khamzat would be champion already if it wasn't for Darren Till's influence. He's just a wrong, and Darren Till is just a wrong, and he's a lazy prick. They spent more time ragging it around in sports cars than training. And Khamzat nearly lost his fucking perfect record because of all that nonsense. But he's with a different team now. He's professional, and he's disciplined. And if he maintains that, I think Khamzat's got a shot at becoming the very, very first ever triple champ. I think he could do it. I think he could take on 3 weight divisions. He's not going to maintain it, obviously. Like, you get the belts. It's not like you're going to defend the belts. He'll have to pick one that he has to... He'll have to pick a division that he defends. But yeah, man, Khamzat... that man, he's a beast if he stays disciplined. But yeah, Tommy Aspinall is my favourite. I said bellend. Honestly, Darren Till, mate. Like, oh... Of course he was never going to go anywhere because he's a fat bastard who has got no discipline. I do like Paddy Pimblett as well, actually. I just don't see him as the guy who's going to win championships. But he's entertaining. Yeah, there's not that many actually. There's not that many fighters I get excited about at the moment. I'm looking forward to whoever figures out the Dagestani problem, because someone's got to figure out a way to deal with Sambo. And the only 2 martial arts that I know of that evolve regularly is what Muay Thai kickboxing and jiu-jitsu. Like someone's got to figure it out, man. Because if it becomes too dominant, more and more fighters are gonna turn to it, and it's gonna get really fucking boring. I really hope someone finds an answer. I think that's just MMA, man. These fucking Dagestanis. It's effective. It's fucking effective. But my god, it's boring. It's so boring. Anyway, let's go to the next Bullshido. He got his eardrum, didn't he? When he slapped him, he hit him across the ear and popped his eardrum. This is what I'm telling you, ladies. All you gotta do is give him a slap. Look how men are just so weak and fall over. Just give him a slap. Jiri is your favourite. It's a good choice. Khamzat or repeat when you were sitting on the cage waiting for Burns. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All that fucking posturing and the hype. Khamzat's, it's gone now. But that's what makes me interested in Khamzat. Because he clearly recognises issues. He clearly recognises, like, after that Burns fight, I think that obviously scared him. Because Burns made him look ordinary. But at the same time, I remember watching the vlogs. And when you watch the vlogs of the other fighters coming up to fight week, it's all training, routine this, diet this, training, diet. Everything's on point leading up to the fight. And then you watch the blogs leading up to the Hamzat fight, and there's none of that. It's just people glazing him, people telling him he's the best, ragging it around in sports cars with Darren Till. Just an absolute fucking man-child. And he got found out. That's what happens. There's levels to it, and it doesn't matter how good you are, you've got to put the work in. And I think Hamzat is now over the hype. He's over himself, and he's putting the work in. He's putting the work in, isn't he? So yeah, I think he's more dangerous now the hype train's over. I got bummed. Can you believe that there's dojos teaching this fucking nonsense to people? There's actually people teaching these as martial arts, like it's some effective technique. It's genuinely fucking scary. Imagine putting all that time in learning the martial arts and then finding yourself in a real life situation where it's completely ineffective. Like, people think you can just stand still and use some tricky hand movements and escape danger. No. The thing that's going to get you out of danger is your feet and getting the fuck away, creating distance back, you know. It's madness, like the people that are teaching this fucking nonsense. And they're setting up these channels, and you've got these kids watching it who think this is effective technique. It's genuinely fucking scary. And have you ever watched, I don't know if you've ever learned this, but you get women that learn these techniques, right? They go to the self-defense classes, they learn certain techniques. No one points out to the fact that we have weight classes for a reason. A half-decent heavyweight will make mincemeat out of the best lightweight because of sheer fucking brute strength. So women learn these techniques thinking that they're preparing themselves for danger. And it don't matter. A woman's jiu-jitsu is not going to mean jack shit against any man. What we should be teaching the women is to get fucking nasty. Should be getting fucking nasty. Scratch their fucking face. Get that evidence in your fingernails. Bite them. Go for their eyes. Kick them in the bollocks. Don't try and take a man on in an actual fight. Don't try and use jiu-jitsu or karate or boxing on a man. As soon as he gets hold of you, you're done for. Just fucking be vicious. You need to turn into a wildcat. You need to imagine, what does a cat do when it's in danger and it's cornered? It gets fucked up, unfortunately, but it fucking fights, doesn't it? It scratches and claws and like fucking goes for you. That's what women need to be taught. If a man fucking goes for you, shove both your thumbs down into his fucking eye sockets. Get your thumbs in his fucking eyes, press in and wiggle your thumbs in there. Just Doesn't matter how fucking gross. Yeah, you'll be traumatized for life. You'll get flashbacks, but my God, it's better than being fucking murdered or raped, right? We need to teach these women proper fucking self-defense in an actual realistic way. Your only chance is to get is to bury your thumbs deep in their fucking eye sockets to the point where they will never see again. It's a woman's only fucking chance. You're not going to beat a man in a fight. And if a guy comes up to you holding a knife, you know what my advice is? As somebody who's done martial arts, do as you're fucking told and give him your stuff. Do as you're fucking told. If he says, hand your wallet over, don't be cute. Give them your fucking wallet. If they say give you the watch, if they're trying to take your car keys, give them your watch, give them your car keys, give them your shoes, whatever it is they're fucking asking for. Just give it to them. These fucking people, they think, oh, here's my chance. Here's my chance to be a hero. Don't be a hero. Don't be a hero in these situations. Be a survivor. That's what you need to do. But yeah, man, we got to stop teaching women. Oh, no chill, mate. It's on Thursday. The quiz is on Thursday. Quiz night's Thursday night, no chill. And this one, we're doing the UFC 311 quiz. If you want to join, I'll talk about the quiz after I've got through my Bullshido. But yeah, Thursday night. But anyway, yeah, we need to start teaching women real self-defense. And unfortunately, a woman's only chance against a man is to be ultra fucking nasty. It's the only fucking way. Anyway, let's move on.
For 600,000 followers, I tried something very strong. Power Saitama. Goku, in your hand. In my hand.
Oh, wow, he broke off. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me, it's Jason Bourne. Here's another self-defense tip from this guy. Get your attacker to lay still. Ask them to put their leg between two things. And that's a dry bit of word that will probably break easy. But just try to do that and then you got to do the breathing. And then hit it. Honestly, the attackers, you'll be surprised at how you know, what's the word? Obedient. Just if some guy's coming up to you and I go, whoa, hang on. Oh, you fucked with the wrong guy. Come sit here between two chairs and put your leg up. Your leg is done for. Fucking idiots.
Samantha is going to try for her first time to actually knock me out using just the sound and the energy projection. You should be able to see that the pupils are actually dilated as a result of the initial push, the energy push. And that's a demonstration of a touchless knockout.
A touchless knockout. A fucking touchless knockout. I hope this is a joke. Because if it's not, it means that girl attends a class where she's being convinced that if she can just wave her hands at an attacker, she can knock him out with the wind. What a fucking crock of shit.
Come on, baby, let's do that twist. Come on, baby, let's do that twist. Take me by my little hand and go like this.
There we go. This is how Aspinall is going to beat Tom Jones. He's going to twist. He's going to twist. I mean, of course, if there's 4 or 5 people with a knife on you, you're dead already. But yeah, just twist, mate. Just twist away. Twist, and the attacker shall be thwarted. Just twist away, and the attackers will vanish. If wrestling's fake, someone just explain what we watched. Because what I saw was Jesus administering a cup of whoop-ass. You must have seen this. This is insane. This is real, by the way. This was someone in China being arrested, and one of the police officers comes and fucking does a Hurricane Rama, like fucking Rey Mysterio. This is real. Actually, I never knew that it could actually be an effective technique. But yeah, apparently that's how a policeman legit actually took a perp down. That's in China. Fucking crazy. I'm gonna watch that one again. Let's press the button twice. Look at that! I mean, you can't deny, if you pull that off in a real situation as a policeman, a real situation with a real criminal, and you pull off the Rey Mysterio Hurricane Rama, you put some respect on that policeman's name. Of course, don't try that in real life. Again, for the ladies, if you're up against an attacker, I wouldn't suggest the Hurricane Rama. Chances are you're just going to leap into the man's arms and provide him easy access to what he was there for in the first place. But that's fucking impressive, though. The fact that that actually happened, he actually pulled that off and took the perp down. It's amazing. I just can't get over it. Only in China can that happen. Can you imagine one of the fat fuckers in the British police force? Have you seen the British police force? They're, honest to God, I can't remember the last time I saw a British police officer that wasn't fucking chunky. They wouldn't even be able to leap off the ground, let alone pull that off. Anyway. No chill needs to be handicapped in any MMA criteria competition. Why? Well, look, if No Chill has the skills and the knowledge, then he's going to become quiz champion, and it's on you to get better. My quiz is designed to find out who is the best at MMA quiz, the MMA knowledge. He should be, after now that you've told me that, I expect him to win.
Right? Strike. Boom. Hadouken! That's the tappy. Right?
I thought that was a load of bollocks until I saw the Hadouken. That was, you know it's real when you do the Hadouken. That is something I would teach women, actually, because this whole Bullshido segment, this is for the ladies, by the way. I want them to learn some techniques. The first bit's bullshit. You throw them off. The attacker's thinking, oh my god, we've got a black belt in Bullshido here. Oh fuck, they're the real deal. It's a fucking Hadouken.
Right? Strike.
Watch bullshit. Throw them off.
Boom.
Throw them off.
Hadouken!
Boof! There you go. You've just killed the cunt.
That's the tappy.
You've just done the tappy distraction, and you've just killed the cunt with a Hadouken. Make him mayor of the city immediately. Yes. What the fuck are they doing? They pay for this. This is a class they pay for. They're not even coordinated grabbing the hand. What the fuck fuck is this? That's the thing. He's handed a camera going, "Oi, this would be fucking great for the TikTok. Show this on the fucking TikTok." Once they see you on my TikTok, no one's gonna fuck with you. The thing that I love about this video is, watch this bit. So this guy, he's really into it. He does the whole thing. Watch this guy. Oh, he can't be asked. So then watch this one. So, yeah, I'm a white belt. I'm never attending another class. So she was on an induction day. The yellow belt, yep, he hasn't learnt to do the roly-poly yet. And then you got this other white belt, yeah, she's with their mate, they're never going to attend another class. The green belt, yep, he's got his roly-polies down, that's what got him the green belt. The yellow belt, no, he's doing a little twirly-twirl. Another white belt, yeah, she's definitely not attending another class. What a load of fucking bollocks. And they post this. They post this like it's going to make people want to learn. What a load of nonsense.
So what's happening here is while you're with your female friend, this guy's coming up, he's trying to do his machismo thing. I'm going to give him a little nudge just so I can bump him out of the way, so I can pop up with the elbow. This hand's going to be super tight. I'm going to ride my own arm as a track, and I'm going to hammer fist him right in the temple. Again, you can throw from here. You can start to fly into him, whatever you need to do to keep you and your friend safe.
Yeah, that's the stupidest fucking idea. First of all, women, don't pay attention to this, because all you're going to do is annoy the guy. This is nonsense.
So what's happening here is while you're with your female friend, this guy's coming up, he's trying to do his machismo thing.
He's doing his machismo thing. Like, no one likes machismo things.
I'm going to give him a little nudge just so I can bump.
So the nudge, I mean, okay, the nudge might work because you kind of putting him in a bit of distance, but the other thing is you can't judge the resistance. The guy might be heavy and stocky and you might not even budge him an inch, or the guy might be light on his feet and you might actually end up pushing him back 2 or 3 meters. So this is bollocks. Get your fucking hands up and shove the cunt with both your hands. Get your back foot, plant your back foot back and push that cunt away. Create distance.
So I can pop.
That elbow isn't going to do jack shit. If the guy really wants to hurt you, you've done nothing to help yourself.
Elbow. This hand's going to be
you've just wasted the strike.
I'm going to ride my own arm as a track, and I'm going to
Why are you riding your own hand as a track? And why are you using a hammer fist when he's in hook range? Why would you hammer fist there? You're going to hammer fist him on a temple. You're not even going to hit him on a temple because the guy's going to clench up, isn't he? And he might have his arms up. And you're using the soft part of your hand and you're probably just going to hit him in the face. Get a fucking elbow up and give him a fucking hook and bury your knuckles into his temple or clip him across the chin and knock the cunt out. But it shouldn't even get that far because you don't just nudge him with your elbow. You plant your back foot back and you shove him. You shove the fucker. You make sure you shove him hard enough to clear some distance. Honestly, a hammer fist. Think of that range. He's literally in the perfect spot to give him a nasty fucking hook. And you choose a hammer fist, and your elbow's not even in a good position. You're not generating power. If anything, you can use your elbow. An elbow strike would also be good. Honest to God, these fucking Bullshido artists.
Hammer fist him right in the temple.
These Bullshido artists. What the fuck is this nonsense? Oh my God, if someone's attacking you while you're sat on the bench, get off the bench. Use your legs if you need to create distance. Get on your fucking legs. You need to be in a place where you can move. Look at them. What a crock of nonsense. That is a little unknown martial art. It's a kung fu technique. You might not have heard of this one. It's called crouching pikey. Right, this is the kung fu art form of the crouching pikey. crouching pikey. The cook has his little pancake that he throws at people. I mean, women would have that to hand, wouldn't they, if they're in the kitchen? I didn't say that. Look at Kung Fu. Look at the actual fighter. Look how he moves. What the fuck was that? But yeah, that's what you do. If you're in a dangerous situation, don't fight. Don't fight. It's a stupid thing to do. Get on your feet and just try and move. Try and stay in open space and keep the distance. The fuck is it? Honestly, the way people spend their time.
I've been seeing ninjas and ninjettis going around my trailer park with half-cocked Judies. They don't know the deadly consequences of a half-cocked Judy. So I'm here today to show yins what could happen from a half-cocked Judy. This is going to be a pot liquor demonstration administration by yours truly, Diamond Dave. Now, again, I've got a deadly weapon right yonder. That is a half-cocked Judy. Now, what we's going to do is act like this pot liquor twerk no pot liquor. No, says I. We's going to say he's Cletus, my best friend, what lives just one trailer down in between me and that pot liquor, what lives two trailers down. Okay?
He doesn't like that pot liquor 2 trailers down.
Daydreaming about NASCAR. What's that? A peck on Diamond Dave's shoulder? A Judy shot from a half-cocked Judy. And by the time I realized that ain't no pot liquor, that used to be Cletus. And because I've got a half-cocked Judy, I didn't have the time to stop my ninja-like reflexes from taking the head off of my buddy Cletus. So a half-cocked Judy is a deadly Judy, people. Don't go cocking Judy unless you're going to slang that Judy. I am Diamond Dave, and I approve this message.
What the fuck is a Judy? What the fuck is a Judy?
Mikhail Rabko, the master of combat, the master of Sistema.
Yeah, if you punch someone in the diaphragm, it hurts. What's the point?
In his approach to martial arts and to people.
Yeah, when you get hit right there, it's a motherfucker. Is that what he teaches?
Physical strength and a profound spiritual power. Here are just a few moments from the seminars by Mikhail Rabko that took place around the same time as the feature film you are about to see. Note how every move of this remarkable master is subtle, precise, and devastating. Note how calm, natural, and simple it is. There is so much insight in this work that each attack is defeated at the stage of intention, long before it
He's the real deal, Cheddarhead.
to us. To fully appreciate it, you must experience it yourself. In any scenario, against any single or multiple opponents, against any weapons, Mikhail's skill is unmatched, effortless, diverse, perfect. And what is particularly important, as a true founder of Sistema, Mikhail is always in full control of his opponents, yet makes sure that his partners are not hurt, and that the training movements actually restore and
Mate, he doesn't
heal
even have to touch
the
him, mate.
body
Look at how they
and
just
the
fall.
spirit.
Mate, this guy rolls his eyes and sends people flying. The fact that they all congregate for this is madness. This is what Tommy Aspinall needs to bring to the table. It's the only way he's going to beat John Jones. He needs to get some of that. He needs to get some of that crouching, pikey kung fu style into his game.
Stand with both legs closed. This is a very weak standing posture. Now let's verify it. Again, this is weak. Now the first posture of Teki Shodan. This is the form. Relax and raise your hand in that posture. The result is totally changed.
The director could not believe this at all and decided to experience it himself.
There is a deep meaning in this first appearance.
Imagine being a black belt.
Stand with your legs closed. This is Heisokudachi. Raise your hand like
Imagine
Tsuki.
being a black
Stand
belt
firm.
and bullshit.
This is weak, right? Now relax this posture. Now let's make it easier. Put your hands together in front of your chest. Bring them down gently. Both hands in front of tendon. And then relax. That's good. The result is totally changed, right? Completely different, isn't it? This is not merely the beginning form of kata, but has a deeper meaning. So it is very important.
What a fucking load of nonsense. You need to create a wide base with a supporting back leg. And why are you staying still anyway? The best defense is movement. Get the fuck out of the way. The only reason you're blocking something is because your movement has failed. Blocking is literally a last resort. Actually blocking a strike is a last resort, because even when you do block a strike, chances are you can't block. You're going to get hurt still for a start. Even if you do get your hands up, if it's strong enough, they'll still knock you out. The thing is about boxers is they've got the big padded gloves. When you're bare fist and you get your hands up, if you don't raise them up high enough, you can just punch the guy's fist into his own fist and still knock him out. You've got to move. Move out the way. Self-defense is 99% movement. Get the fuck out of the way. It's maddening when you know, you know. People study this. Oh, I've seen this one. Oh, that was it. Wicked. I'm nearly at the end of my stream. Is Musical gone live yet? He said he's going live after me. Consenting adults should be allowed to duel, even to the death. Change my mind. I agree with this, but I'm waiting for Musical. Musical said he's going to stream after me. I know it just, but they're fucking tingling, mate. The tingling's getting way too much. All right. Oh my god, this fucking stream has been a nightmare. I'm not gonna lie. The audio has been doing my head in the entire time, and it threw me off. It threw me off. But anyway, Musical is performing CPR on his hamster Pickles right now. Well, he needs to go fucking live soon because I want to go to bed. Anyway, guys, for whoever's left, I don't think the Bullshido went down well, because I had across all platforms, I had about 15 people watching, and by the end of the Bullshido, there's 3 of you. I don't think that's a segment that's going to come back. Yeah, quiz first day, the UFC 311 quiz. Just so you know, every question is going to be about the fighters on the main card. So if you want to join in the quiz, but you also want to, get ahead so you can try and win it, the questions are about the fighters' records, the tail of the tape, things. So the things that come up on the tail of the tape, things like that, their records, their history, and a few sort of well-known personal details about them. So yeah, just if you quickly brush up on who's actually fighting on the main card, then chances are you'll find the questions easier. And it's a format that I'm going to stick to every time there's a UFC main card. I'm going to do questions, similar questions, but about the fighters on that card. So yeah, the last MMA quiz was kind of a general MMA quiz going into the world of MMA. This is specifically a UFC 311 quiz, and it's about the fighters on the main card. So the main fight, the main event fight, the main 5 fights on the main card. But yeah, I'll be back on Thursday even, 10 p.m. We'll try and get the quiz rolling by 10:30. I need to speak to Musical actually, see if there's anyone that wants to come onto the video chat. It's much better when there's actually someone to talk to while I'm doing the quiz. But yeah, we're going to try and get another head-to-head like we did with Connell and Cowboy. And I want to try and get a championship going, like the winner stays on. Whoever wins stays on, and another challenger comes on the next week. But obviously, asking people to commit, if they're good, they end up coming on my stream every Thursday, don't they? So it's a lot to ask, but if someone's up for it, that'd be wicked. But yeah, where's Musical? He said he was going to go live after me. I told him I'd be done by about 12. When you say he's trying to bring Pickles back to life, are we talking like a Frankenstein's monster thing? Is he got the poor little thing like jacked up to a defibrillator, like clear, doosh, like, you know, the poor little fella. I don't want to make jokes. Poor Pickles, but you know what I mean? Like, how can you do CPR on a hamster? Anyway, I'll go call it a night, guys, because I need to go and figure out what the fuck's wrong with my audio. Cheers for stopping by. Pickles keeps dying and coming back. Oh shit! Maybe this is like the reincarnation of Jesus. You know what I mean? It's the Jesus of hamsters. Anyway, good night. My thoughts and prayers are with Pickles and this family, and I'll see you on Thursday for the MMA quiz. Ciao.